All right, let's add some images to your games. So let's go back to the intro screen, which is the first scene of the game, and let's add an image to that. So I want to add a spaceship. So if you're making a game that you're going to sell, you're going to have to create your own images. But for our purposes, we can just use images off the internet because this is just you learning how to do this. So let's go find an image that we can use off the internet that we could use for a spaceship. So I'm just going to open up good old Google Chrome. And let's go to images. I'm going to look up a spaceship, and you know what else I'm going to do is I'm going to look for a PNG file. PNG files have transparent backgrounds, and that way they look a lot nicer when you put them into your work. I'm going to hit enter, and it looks like one of these is probably a ping. I kind of like this one. Let's see. See how this checkerboard shows up behind the ship? That means that the image is just the ship. There is nothing here. There's nothing here. So that's a good one to use for the purposes of our game. I'm going to do File, Save Image As, and yep, that's good. I can deal with that title. I'll put it on my desktop and I'll hit Save. Shrink that down. Move this over. Move that out of the way. Okay. So now I can see the spaceship image here. I'm going to drag and drop that into my assets. There it is. Now this is easy stuff. To get this image on the page, first I think I'm going to want it up here. So I'm going to select my text. I'm going to move the text down out of the way. Okay. Then I'm going to click off onto the screen. I'm going to go Game Object. Again, UI. All of this stuff is user interface stuff. Image, and this white box is going to show up. Move that box right over here. Then in the inspector, see I have that image selected. Now I can name that image so I know what it is. And then we're going to use that. So right now it's untagged image. And right here, you've got source image. And there's a target next to it. Right now, there's no source image. Click on the target. And it's going to show you assets that you have. Spaceship ping icon, that's the one. And now, it's kind of a small ship, right? So let's go ahead and take the bounding box, these blue handles. Let's just make the ship a little bigger so that it works for our purposes. You can actually distort the image and make it wider and stuff when you change that, so you'll have to sort of be careful when you do that. And there it is. Now that spaceship, when we hit play, is in the scene. Okay? So you can do that on each level, and that'll give you images on each level. Okay? So in the next video, I'm going to show you some stuff about how to just polishing up the game you have. And we'll take a look at that when I come back.